They killed people over a movie. A Hollywood film sparked fear and violence in California's prison system. What should have been just a story turned deadly. The line between fiction and reality blurred, leading to a chilling chapter where cinematic storytelling collided with the brutal code of one of America's most feared prison gangs. This wasn't just about bad reviews, this was about life and death, as a film intended to expose a dark world became the catalyst for its wrath. The events that unfolded would serve as a stark reminder that some stories are too real and some truths are better left untold, especially when dealing with the unforgiving hierarchy of the Mexican mafia, a brotherhood forged in violence and bound by an unbreakable and often fatal code of silence and respect. The silver screen flickered with a narrative of power and betrayal, but in the shadows of the real world, a different kind of drama was about to play out, with consequences far more permanent than any director could ever imagine. The glamour of Hollywood was about to get a grim lesson in street justice, proving that authenticity, when it comes to the underworld, comes with an incredibly high price. In 1992, American Me, directed by and starring Edward James Olmos, hit theaters with a raw and unflinching look at the rise of a fictional Mexican mafia leader, Montoya Santana. The film plunged audiences into the brutal reality of California's prison system, charting a course from juvenile delinquency in the Zoot Suit Riots era to the pinnacle of power within the concrete wall. A less fulsome prison, it was a powerful, gritty narrative that aimed to expose the vicious cycles of gang violence and the institutional failures that perpetuated them. Olmos's vision was ambitious. He wanted to create more than just a gangster film. He wanted to deliver a cautionary tale, a social commentary that would resonate with communities affected by gang warfare. The movie was praised for its realism, its cinematic tension, and its willingness to explore sensitive themes, including a controversial and graphic scene depicting the protagonist's sexual assault in juvenile hall, an event that sets him on his path to ruthless leadership. The story was meant to shock, to provoke thought, and to deglamorize the gangster lifestyle by showing its grim, unvarnished truth. But in achieving this authenticity, the film crossed an invisible line, angering the very subjects it sought to portray. The film's brutal honesty was not well received by the real members of the Mexican mafia, known as Lain. They perceived the film not as a cautionary tale, but as a deep and unforgivable insult. The depiction of Montoya Santana's sexual assault was seen as a profound humiliation, suggesting that a leader of their organization could have such a vulnerable, unmanly origin. In their world where reputation and an image of absolute strength are paramount, this was a violation of their code. Furthermore, the film used the likeness of a real, deceased member without permission, adding another